So I'm going to name some people that are physically not here, but whatever comes into your mind when I say this person's name, please just share it with us. Howlin' Wolf.
Great man, didn't take no mess off of no one. Looked at me and said, Bobby Rush, when you grow up, be like the wolf. Don't take no jive.
Willie Dixon.
Willie Dixon, a writer, and I tell this openly, maybe the first time I told on the app. Willie Dixon was so clever that as a black man, and I can say this openly, a lot of the things he said he wrote, he didn't write it. He was stealing it from the black guys. It was inside the thing. He wasn't a writer for a lot of things. How you gonna write for a man who can't read and write? But he was a smart man enough to steal. He was a great thief.
Would you say that? Would you say that was because he had a very deep relationship with Leonard Chess?
Yeah, because he had somewhere to display his music that he stole from other guys. And he was a great writer. He knew how to take a title and make it something. I didn't say he wasn't good, wasn't no help to the writers, but how he gonna write Smokestack Lightning?
So then now, someone like Leonard Chess, who is like many complicated figures with black music, who created an empire that was built on black people's spirits and minds and bodies. Right. How do you see it, Leonard Chess?
Well, I saw Leonard Chess like the farmer, like who owned land and get a sharecropper. They had the sharecropper. Willie Dixon was the sharecropper. And he would have to whipping the black people was stealing from them because he told them what black people and what black man or woman to whoop. The same thing with the farmer, with the sharecropper. If you didn't pick enough cotton, sometime the man who owned the field didn't whip you. He got his black man who was in the house with him to whoop his man for you. It's still happening. Because a lot of things have changed, but so many things remain the same.
T-Bone Walker.
T-Bone Walker was the greatest teacher in the world. Slide across the stove. B.B. King loved him, and I loved him. And he taught so many guys how to do what he was doing. I don't know where he got his from, but man, did he have a lick. All that spit, he was doing that before James Brown was born.
How did you deal with the rock and roll invasion? How did you are a true, authentic black musician, blues, gospel. How did you deal with what that period brought and what it did to true, authentic black musicians?
Oh, that's a hard one. It's hard. I have some animosity in my heart about it sometimes. Again, I know the white guys playing the blues and they play it well, sometimes better than the black guys. But most of the black guys don't want to play the kind of music they need to play or want to play or should play because they're ashamed of it, because someone told them that was less than something else. And they're ashamed of themselves and the music they play. I remember when the Beatles come to town, and they come to town at Chess Record. Jimmy Reed was saying, "You don't have to go." Then the Beatles come to town, turn it upside down, say, "Come together." That's all they did, stole the lick and turn it upside down. I know where they got the lick from. Yeah.
So that was a hard time for you then.
Yeah, but
those are two different times: the rock and roll invasion and the British invasion.
Oh yeah,
those are two different times that you had to go through.
There's two different flavors, but the same colors. Yeah. That's two different times, but there's a change there. I talked about in a song I recorded, gonna be on my next record. Says, "We come a long way, but I got a long way to go. The things I used to do down in Louisiana, I just don't do no more. I used to carry water 15 miles for 50 cents a day. It's a shame a boy 9 years old had to work so hard every day. I used to pick cotton in the cotton field where I used to live. Now I'm still picking cotton, but I own a piece of the field. I'm free. I'm free. Can't you see I'm free? I got the shackles off my feet and the chains off my mind."
Why is it important for us to connect with the blues? Why is it important for us as human beings to understand that music, that art form, what it is, what those people created? Why is it important?
It's important because the blues is part of the root of where we come from. We are blues lovers. Well, we're not blues. We are blues in our heart, whether we like it or not. You don't see, because when a baby cry for his bottle, that ain't nothing but the blues. Lady don't have a dress to wear, and she don't have the money to buy, nothing but the blues. She have a problem with her husband, doesn't have the blues. Man have a problem with his wife, that's the blues. The blues come in different form and fashion, but it ain't nothing but the blues, you know? But we as a people, as blues lovers and blues fans, especially the blues players, we have to beware of a bear with a monkey's head.